It does feel like super supple, luxurious. Yeah, good enough to sleep with. Super puffy, super fluffy trend is something we're going to be seeing a lot more in the next few months. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you enjoy shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I was tagged to do by Winnie B LV. Hi Winnie, if you're watching. He did a video called bags that I would sleep with. Winnie, I don't know what you're thinking with that one, but I'm gonna take that as bags that I could use to rest my head on, like a pillow or snuggle up to. That sort of thing. You know that pillow bags have been trending for a few years now. It kind of kicked off, I would say, with like the Loewe puffer from Saint Laurent, and then we saw the Chanel 19, the cassette bag, the padded cassette from Bottega. I mean, even the pouch bag is a bit of a pillow bag. And now, guys, I've been noticing there's extreme puffy puff bags, like even more inflated than, you know, the Chanel 19, and that's all like super pillow, like mega pillow bags. And I'm going to talk about some of these bags today, and they look, you know, soft enough to sleep on. So I've noticed that Loewe, they have a range of bags at the moment that are uber puffy. I was particularly intrigued by this one called the Puffer Goya bag. Now, I've felt this bag in real life. Honestly, guys, if you have a Loewe near you, I'd highly recommend to try feel this bag. Like, it is so puffy. It feels like an inflatable pillow. Apparently, it's filled with goose feathers, which makes it, yeah, it's like a really puffy pillow. And not only that, but the leather on it is super supple, so it's a really soft lambskin. It comes in a few colors. I think it looks quite nice in the black, but yeah, you could definitely go for one of the other colors as well. And it also has a chain on it. I think this is a pretty cool bag. The Goya bag has not been a bag that I think a lot of YouTubers have been talking about, that I follow anyway, but it was a bag that Loewe was trying to push this year. So they've kind of done an adaptation of it in a puffy way to follow, I guess, the pillow bag trend. But honestly, guys, this is like on a different level of pillow. They have also released a puzzle hobo bag in a puffer version, and this one, similarly to the Goya, is uber puffy. It's squidgy. I actually really like it. I wasn't a huge fan of the hobo puzzle, just the plain one, but the puffer one is super duper cute. Like, I've tried it on and it looks really cool. I'm not sure if people would recognize it as a Loewe bag, but it does feel like super supple, luxurious. Yeah, good enough to sleep with. So I really love this one. I think it's super quirky in the orange color as well. Now, I only have one Loewe bag at the moment, which is my puzzle bag from the Spirited Away collection. But honestly, this puffer hobo style is pretty cool. So yeah, I don't mind this one either. Now, when these puffy bags started coming out or becoming cool again, I definitely was kind of reminded by, it reminded me of, I don't know if you guys remember the Chanel Cocoon collection. I think it's Coco Cocoon. And I remember seeing a lot of ads with Lily Allen holding these really big puffy, like, they look like puffer jacket tote bags. They used to be super popular. I'm actually not sure, like 2015. Was it before then? 2013? Yeah, anyways, those bags were really popular at one point. And when I started seeing all these puffy bags come in fashion, it definitely reminded me of these puffer bag Chanel tote bags. So another one of my favorites is definitely these. I've seen a lot of these Coco Cocoon styles on the pre-loved market, and they're reasonably priced for Chanel. So you might be able to find a really good deal if you are into the pillow bag trend. What I like about these is that they're super duper puffy. So they're kind of puffier than, I'd say, the Chanel 19. And I feel like the tote bag like is more of a practical daily style. Definitely in the puffy material, it just lends itself to be a bit more sporty and casual. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So if you want a pre-loved option, I would check out the Coco Cocoon range. Recently, I was on Instagram as usual, and I noticed on Foxy LV's Insta puffer pillow bum bag. And this bum bag, I know they've apparently discontinued the old bum bag, so the monogram one. This bum bag looks like a flatter kind of silhouette, and they're going to release it in this silver puffy metallic version. Now this, to me, when you look at it, it literally looks like a little pillow. Like, I don't know, I always feel like it looks like a little neck warmer you could wear on the plane or something. And yeah, it's like super pudgy. It's got the massive LV on the front. I'd be curious to know if they're going to release this silhouette in the plain monogram as well, because it looks a little bit more streamlined compared to the previous bum bag, and it kind of looks smaller, and we also don't have that problem with the zipper. I feel like the reason they discontinued the old bum bag is because the way it kind of chafed on the top lid of the bag, and I feel like they probably got a lot of bags recalled for that, for the chafing, because yeah, peeling of canvas isn't something that should really happen after a few years if you buy a Louis Vuitton bag. Redesigned the zip to be just on the front part. I think this is actually a really cute style. I really like it, and I would totally wear it. I'm curious to know what it's made out of, but it looks kind of like a nylon material. And also Foxy wrote a little description saying no mono version coming this year, but maybe there will be a mono version, guys. And would you go for this in the monogram? I actually really like it in the pillow version. I'm not usually that, I kind of got over the pillow bag trend, but this one just looks super duper puffy, like an actual pillow. Another bag that I noticed is like on another level of puff bag is a new Bottega bag. Now, what is this called? Oh yes, I think it's called the pad bag. Bit of a weird name, pad bag, but it's almost looks like it's also stuffed with some sort of feathers or cushioning. I haven't tried this bag on in real life, and I was just scrolling through the Bottega website, and I think this one is on pre-order. It comes in a few really gorgeous colors, but I was particularly drawn to the purple. And yeah, it's kind of like pillow bags, but taken to the next level is what is seeming to be the cool thing at the moment. So yeah, this one, it doesn't really, like, honestly, I don't think a lot of people would know this is a Bottega bag, but maybe once we see it more on Insta, we see it more on like other fashion bloggers and that sort of thing, we'll recognize it as a Bottega, just like, you know, the pouch and the cassette. So yeah, it's a new bag from Bottega. What do you guys think? Do you love it? I mean, it's just like on a different level to like the Chanel 19 or something. It just has such like, and actually I think it works better because if you look at the Chanel 19, it's got the quilting, and like, I used to have a Chanel 19 and I really loved it. The only reason I sold it was because I was trying to be good and I was obsessed with the Lindy bag, and then I bought a Lindy bag instead, which is here, which I don't regret because I love my Lindy, and I've actually been wearing it a lot more than I did my Chanel 19, but you know, this is nowhere near puffy. And actually for this tag, I was trying to look up puffy Hermes bags because I'm kind of obsessed with Hermes, if you can't tell, and I couldn't really find any puffy Hermes bags. So let me know, guys, have you ever seen a puffy Hermes bag? Because I feel like Hermes don't really do quilting like other brands do, like most other brands. And quilting to me seems more like a Chanel thing, but this whole like padded pillow thing, I'm not sure like who came up with that originally, but I do definitely think of the Coco Cocoon range. But anyways, we've got the Bottega bag here, which almost looks like a 19, but a puffier version, and it has like a fabric strap. Now there's two other bags which I've noticed, which they're not puffy, but they're uber fluffy. And I was looking on the Saint Laurent website, and they definitely have like, you know, very puffy bags as well. But something caught my eye, which is this furry bag in shearling. And what caught my eye with this is that there's no Cassandra logo on it, hardly any branding. The main selling point is purely it's fluffy, and this definitely looks like something you could snuggle up with in bed and sleep with. So I really like the little weird bag charm it has on the side as well, and I really like how they made the whole entire strap fluffy. I think this like super puffy, super fluffy trend is something we're going to be seeing a lot more in the next few months. And I also noticed on the Balenciaga website they've done an hourglass bag in full fluffy as well, and the strap is also fluffy, which I think what makes these bags is when they make the strap fluffy as well. Like, I just think that takes it to a next level. And I'm not usually a fan of the hourglass, but I love this one because it reminds me of like vintage Chanel when they did those really fluffy top handle bags. I thought that was so adorable. And yeah, the fluffy top handle bags is something that Chanel sometimes redo as well, but I think this is more of an affordable version because, you know, Balenciaga tends to be a friendlier price than Chanel for the most part. Guys, are there any bags that you would sleep with, that you're obsessed with at the moment? Let me know. I'm gonna tag Bits and Bags, Life with Lockie, Nails Addiction, Caleb Snell to do this video. And if you want to do it as well, guys, go ahead. Thanks, Winnie, for the inspiration for this video, and I guess I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!